Could you repeat that? Could you repeat that one more time, Dune? What you just said?
I said that my name this whole time has been J Boone, and I never bothered to correct people with the typo.
Okay, that is now recorded in a part.
That's just called Dune and Boone this entire episode.
Yeah, this is all recorded, by the way, so the public will know when this episode's released. Welcome back, guys.
Oh, no! What the fuck?
Yeah, so...
Okay, Booner.
So fucking stupid. Now only true SCP enlightened individuals will know your real name. We'll be able to detect Havoc Moon fans because they'll all call you Boone now.
I'll take it. J based. That's what it actually stands for.
You can't name yourself based. Wow. Someone else has to dub the title onto you.
You can.
You can, but no one will respect you for it.
Okay.
Can we talk about, by the way, while we're talking about the SCP community, how horny it's been lately on fucking Twitter? Like, what is going on?
There's a lot of things on Twitter.
It's so horny right now.
Am I perpetrating this?
No, it's just like fucking. I think it started when Jackrabbit was like alligator goo on my titty, and now like I feel like I see stuff about like shipping the different factions or like people talking about how hot the characters are, and it's like, what is going on?
I've just been. I haven't kept up with that. I've just been angry on SCP Twitter recently.
Me too.
I've been being a.
This is why I don't read SCP.
Hell yes.
Not just an excuse to not read SCP.
Based, honestly.
I just steal Darnell's tweets anymore. He'll be like, is this okay to tweet? And I'll go, yeah, dude, it's really good. He goes,
dude, after
I don't want to do it. And I'll go, I'll do it for you.
Dude, after the Crypto Bro arc, it was like one day, and a bunch of people unfollowed me, and someone started subtweeting me, and now I have to get all my tweets screened because I'm afraid they're going to cause a problem. So I've been messaging you and Tanhony.
The objective is to reach 0 followers. That's how you win.
That's how you win!
Darnell.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah?
Wait, Darnell, are you claiming you're a public figure now?
I would hardly call myself a public figure, but I guess in the SCP community I have like a mild amount of renown. Mostly because of the Milk Jesus thing.
How many death
threats
have
I want to know what that's
so
about, or...
Basically,
you're getting death threats. I wrote fucking Among Us SCP and everyone wants me to continue living? Are you fucking kidding me?
That's because you have the life energy to back it off. You wrote Bobble and
How do I get rid of it?
But what happened...
I'm sure someone has called for Tanhony's head before. I'm like 90% certain that
what happened, Stigma, was like, Dune actually has another podcast with some people. They had me and Tan on, and I was like supposed to write an SCP for a challenge. And I wrote in... I won't pretend it was great. It was admittedly mediocre, but because the podcast was like done live and a lot of people went to upvote it, people thought there was like some big conspiracy that I was like trying to game the system, so they like mass downvoted and said all this stuff about me until it was voted off the wiki. And in the afterglow, everyone was like, oh, I'm sorry that happened to you, Darnell, even when they were like the ones doing it. And I was like, okay, sure.
Yeah, I think it was less centered on you and more on we're trying to game the system as a whole. Like, because all of this reflects, if Founder wasn't involved in it, and if I wasn't involved in it, none of this would have been, like, if you guys did this on DSCP, it would have been fine.
We did do it on DSCP, and it was completely fine. In fact, Jackrabbit's article said over 100 votes now.
Exactly. It's the Rounder House factor, it's the Dune factor.
Yeah.
You can't have two chaotic people like this involved.
Yeah, part of it also is we said some stuff about it, like we made her post it before our episode went up, so like its survival didn't hinge on the episode. And a couple of other stuff. Yeah, I sent you that earlier, Tan before and after his meal after work. I love it because it reminds me of that meme of the dude who's like trying to get the chick and she's like, whatever, he's just a nerd baby. And then she's like, hey, baby, remember me? And he's like, beat it, chick. It is, yeah. Oh, it is? Oh, that's awesome. It's a cosplay of that? That's so good. I thought it was just like someone posing on Instagram. Like, you know those trends where it's like, now I'm ugly, now I'm beautiful?
The grind or the hustle. I can tell Stigma is falling asleep. We need to hurry.
Yeah, oh shit, that's right. We're on the Stigma clock. Yes.
Quick. I'll have you know I got a full night's sleep last night, so I have fallen asleep doing a podcast less recently than Darnell has.
Yeah, that's true. Although, to be fair, I fell asleep 3 to 4 hours into my session at midnight, not in the middle of the day 1 hour in, so...
It was 2 hours in.
Was it? No, it wasn't. It was like a 1 hour episode.
No.
It's on the channel.
it was an hour in.
We have objective proof.
I declare it.
I declare bankruptcy! Alright.
Well, the best part about Havoc Moon is that no one can gaslight each other here because it's all recorded.
That's
we
true.
have irrefutable proof that Stigma fell asleep 20 minutes in.
I disagree.
But yes, Tan, quick recap before we get down the rabbit hole. What happened last time?
Recap. Billy O had a first, Stigma, in his waking hours, fucking wrecked and finally finished off Mr. Rat Salad, who is now retired firmly.
Mm-hmm.
And then the crew over at the warehouse were going upstairs to get the bike so they could begin moving towards the incinerator. Meanwhile, in the truck, Billy O had a fight with an angel man, and then he propelled him Mario 64 speedrun style into the helicopter blades and shredded him to pieces. Damn. And then fell unconscious. And Darnell also fell unconscious.
Yeah, I just spent the whole session unconscious and I'm still like tied up. And the only one conscious right now, I believe, is Iega. So this is like his day.
Yeah. And I will repeat just what happened last time, which did not receive an answer last time. Let me get some music on hand.
Hell yeah.
For my boys.
Aw, I'm your boy.
Yeah. So, you Iego even. You have managed to get the motorbike that is still functioning after they all crashed into the fucking wall. And you are here in the break room where Sergeant O has made his shortcut to the incinerator, so you can meet your friends there. It does seem like there is one motorbike with room for two here.
Is it just me or did Tan cut out after incinerator?
He's going perfectly fine for me.
I'm gonna fucking put you in incinerator.
Hello guys, this is where I cut the video. It's like we're now replacing Stigma with fucking Rounderhouse.
Just get more and more random people.
Yeah! Not even you're gonna be the DM like 5 episodes from now. It's just a whole other cast that we like fucking offshore the series to. Yeah, I'm not in here either. The whole series is like offshored somewhere else.
New setting.
Yeah.
So what I was saying, Sigma, is that you have the one motorbike that is still functional, but you have fit for two, where so 2 people can ride it through the long tunnel to the incinerator. But there are 3 of you. There is you, Henrietta the vampire lady, and Sergeant O, who creates and manages the shortcuts, or equivalent cuts in this case, because they go the same distance, but there's just no interruptions. So it seems we have a regular Tower of Hanoi problem. I've solved many.
How big is Sergeant Pepper again?
My name is Sergeant O, and he's sort of like he's like a normal sized guy who's like hunched over because he's old.
Okay. Wait, Henrietta. Henrietta, don't take this the wrong way, but I got a question for you.
Okay.
Can you turn into a bat?
She rolls her eyes. No, I can't.
All right. Glad nobody got offended over that.
She looks offended.
Oh.
She's already writing up the tweet.
Alright, so Henrietta, you're the blood sucking type, right?
Right.
You got supernatural abilities.
Just like you.
Well, yeah, but more like horror movie kind, not like the, epic saga.
Yeah, you're horrifying and disturbing. I'm epic.
But anyways. So, how quickly can you run compared to a motorcycle?
Pretty damn fast. Not as fast, but I can probably keep up.
All right, and this one I know is a very delicate issue amongst a certain subtype of people. But how heavy are you?
Was this some type of people? The way you phrase that so diplomatically. I don't know. I've been alive for like 200 years. I don't weigh myself anymore.
All right. Do you think you could cling to the side of the motorcycle while Sergeant O and I are inside it?
Inside it? You mean on it?
Yeah, we're same
I guess
idea.
I can cling to one side, but it's gonna, even if I weighed like barely anything, it's gonna cause it to tilt one side, right? I mean, I don't know how these things work, but it seems logical. You'd have to compensate for that, wouldn't you?
All right. I can see your point. Well,
This thing is, I can know that, like, I can see the equations that will lead me to victory.
but I guess well, and he like starts revving the engine. I'm assuming he's in it.
Yeah.
Sergeant Doe, hop on in. We pretty sure we're gonna need your tunnel carving ability. Henrietta, well, hope you drank some Usain Bolt's blood.
We're doing this, huh? And Sergeant O hops up to your back like Yoda.
There is a seat on the side.
Oh, a sidecar. I didn't realize that existed until it was described. He hops onto it. I'm like the Robin to your Batman. The Batwing to your Batman.
I understood the first half of that. I'm gonna trust the second half is accurate.
Of course. How many detective comics have you read? I've read them all. I know all the Batman supporting characters.
Like 3.
You don't even know about Ghostmaker, do you?
Iago doesn't respond, he just starts driving.
You can't see Sergeant O's face through his gas mask with a distinct sense of smugness. You feel like you've been gig-kept.
What's Ghostmaker?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I get the feeling you and Hayden might get along.
What? I'm looking up Ghostmaker. Fuck you guys.
So yeah, you down the tunnel, and you can see Henrietta sprinting after you. She looks annoyed.
It's just a Batman character.
Well, yeah, what else was it gonna fucking be?
I thought it was like its own series.
So into this shortcut, it's a very boring ride, mainly very long, stretching. There seems like there's just walls and floors of smooth brick in a space just big enough to sort of walk single file in. So there's not much maneuverability here. But yeah, the incinerator was several miles away. We may be at this for a while. You want to play a game?
Well, there's not much I gotta do besides
with
driving
my
a straight
little
line.
eye.
What kind of game?
Something beginning with F.
A what?
Something beginning with F. The letter F from the Greek alphabet.
The letter fudge.
The letter F. F. No, not fudge. Oh, but you're so close.
4.
No, you almost had it.
4 with an OU.
No, that's not what I see with my little ocular nerve.
This is fascinating.
I think Aigo's starting to get annoyed. He's like, what is it?
The floor.
It was the what?
The floor.
There is no
fascinating.
So close.
You should push him out of the car.
You can't. I've got my seatbelt on.
Aigo, you know what? I'll let the viewers imagine if he's wearing his seatbelt or not.
Oh.
Aigo is
surely
not only not
respect the law.
Not only is he not wearing a seatbelt, but both legs are out of the vehicle while he's texting on his phone.
No helmet, you might notice. So, as the road stretches on and on and on and on, you feel as though you are about to die of boredom numerous times. But eventually, as the gas nozzle is ticking towards E, you do see an exit, a tunnel of light at the end of this grand ride. Well, not a tunnel, but in comparison to where you are, it's very light, but you can tell it's not actually that bright outside. It's just, like, relatively speaking.
Finally. I was gonna have to... Well, let's not think about that. He's gonna look behind him, and he's like slowing down since we're near the end. And how far behind is Henrietta?
Henrietta has slowed down a bit, but not as much as you would expect. She is nothing if not diligent in this. It seems like she stopped thinking at some point and just kept running.
Right. Alright, I wonder if we got you before Hayden did.
And as you reach the end of the tunnel, you come out into this sort of industrial plant where the incinerator's been housed. It's all dark pipes above. It's like, you know Terminator 2? It's the place from Terminator 2.
I have not watched Terminator 2.
Are you familiar with what happens to the Terminator 2 in Terminator 2?
The robot, okay, there's 2 Terminators, and then the one, Arnold is the good guy, and then he dies taking down the other one, and there's the thumbs up in the lava or something.
Yeah, so it's the sort of place with the lava, basically, is what I mean.
Ah, yes, the lava factory in the middle of...
Yeah.
Wait, what state are we in again, Tam?
It's like a steel mill. It's in the state...
No. What state is Mallerna City in?
It's in the state...
It's on the East Coast, right?
Sure.
Yeah, isn't that all one big
state? So this sort of place. This is the sort of place you're in. It's very hot, very metal.
I saw someone talk about that. It's like, why was there a lava factory in LA? What was the point of that?
They weren't in LA at the end of Terminator 2. They left, didn't they?
I don't remember. I watched it forever ago. I'm gonna try and find the Mallerna setting thing. Where is this?
You can do it afterwards. Who cares what fucking state it's in? It's not relevant.
You guys keep going. You don't need me for this. I'm reading.
Yes, you come out into this place. Here you go. But strangely enough, you were expected to be met by Radiohead and his, for lack of a better word, goons. But it seems like you are the only ones here.
Hey, Sergeant, you got any way to contact the little bot?
Well, I believe he spoke on our radios not long ago, but I've not heard from him since then. I hope nothing's happened to that little robot boy.
Do any of them still have their radios on them, or did they all fall out?
Henrietta and Sergeant O and you all have your earbuds in still.
Alright. Is there any way to... They're not just one way, are they?
I would certainly hope not. It would sort of defeat the purpose.
Alright. He's gonna try contacting Radiohead with his Hey, where are you?
There is no response at first, and then you hear crap. Who knows what it's gonna be?
Good. As a quick reminder, who has the anti-stand arrow right now again?
I believe it is in possession of Truck Squad.
Yeah, we have
it. Billy or something had it, okay.
Yeah, no, I think he gave it to Alexis, or it's standing up in the back of the truck, like leaning against
Yeah, it's hovering around that group.
Yeah. It's a spear, if I remember.
Guess all we can do is wait for Billy and the others to show up.
Yeah, I guess all we can do is wait, huh? You hear a voice from the darkness.
Donovan, Igo's gonna bring out his stand immediately, and he's gonna sort of have the clouds around his body, only just like a slit for his eyes of vision.
As only the only person it could really be steps out of the darkness. He seems to have his own stand manifested as well, the skull-like mask around his face, and in his hand he's holding some sort of trigger.
Did Tanny cut out after he said dark for anyone else?
No, he was going 100% fine for me. What about you, Dune?
Dune's muted, so I think he's fell asleep.
Oh, fucking it. It's always one.
But yeah, so what I was saying was, as he's stepping out of the dark, you can see that Bradley seems to have his own standout as well. That black skull-like mask covering his face, and only red glowing eyes looking through, bloodshot almost. And in his hand, you can see he's holding some kind of trigger mechanism, holding it up, so very obviously, so you can see it.
A gun? You mean?
That's not no, a trigger mechanism, for a fucking... If it was a gun, I'd fucking say a gun, wouldn't I?
Do you mean one of those things where it's like a cartoony metal cylinder with a red button on top?
Exactly. Sorry. Why would I say not say good if I meant a good?
I thought you were trying to pull the Victorian child from no sleep.
You said it so smugly. You're like, oh, you mean a good?
Sorry.
Nice
That's
Halloween mask.
Thanks, you too. Oh, I forgot. You're just a lawyer. Nice one.
How's I joke?
How about this then? You do like you had your bright idea. We wait for my brother and your buddies to get here. Or we wait for them to go at my place, and then we get this whole thing squared away, huh? Otherwise, maybe the whole building collapses on our heads, and, well, you'd probably die, but I got the skills to make it out.
What makes you think I can't handle little real estate collapse?
Nice. He's getting better.
That
I like
was
it.
good. You really are turning out to be a chap. That's short for champion, by the way.
What did you say?
You turned out to be a real chap, which is short for champion.
Oh, I thought you said Chad, short for Chadley. I was like, what?
Let me tell you something.
Your brother became a real nice guy while you weren't around.
Was that meant to be a roast? What was that?
But that was like an OOC joke.
Oh.
Because Hayden's not actually here.
Oh. I thought you were talking to Bradley like, yeah, well, you were around. Hayden became a really nice guy.
he still smells though.
Nah, he's still a gamer.
He's so kind.
Oh.
Let me tell you a little something about my stand, kid. It's called the Pact. And while I'm wearing this mask, I'm the best at whatever I'm trying to do. So, when I set up those explosives, I set up those fucking explosives. No one's ever gonna blow up a steel mill like I'm about to blow up a steel mill.
Wait, does his ability work like, was it Leet Inworm?
I think that's a little bit different. He could, like, build anything but once.
No. The other one. Yeah, the one who's, like, good at everything he tries to do. That's awesome. I love that.
Wasn't his name Uber or something?
No, Uber's the one who can build anything but once.
What is?
I feel like Uber should be. I feel like the name should be switched around.
What is? Did he say his stand name yet, Bradley?
The Pact.
The Pact. I gotta look
Which is a
that up.
software song.
No way! It is? I love you. You're so clever.
Thank you. I had to make sure you knew.
Yeah, because I only know a little bit of the discography. I'm still exploring them. Oh, that's dope.
I think, as Bradley says, after Bradley says he's the best, Igo's gonna go, somehow I doubt that. I never met someone who can out-lawyer me just yet.
Oh, really? Well, I don't want to out-lawyer you, so...
Alright, he didn't fall for the bait.
I was gonna say, was this gonna turn into another Ace Attorney episode?
The difference between you and I is that I don't pretend to know legal terms.
There's got to be a really clever way though to like get him to stumble over himself by making him the best at opposite things. Like for example, he just confessed he set up all these bombs, and then if you try to get him to defend himself as a lawyer, he's already given his confession. So you know what I mean? Like there's got to be a way to trip him up with his own power.
Igo's gonna, just glance around the room a bit, see if he's got any backup.
You can't quite see into the darkness here, but it's safe to say there are at least... You can't imagine a guy like this would go around without at least a couple of snipers. It's the kind of guy who likes to make the red dots appear on people.
Damn.
You're okay, just bring down the place on all your goons here, too.
Yeah?
And... Don't think about... Wait, hold on, I'm thinking.
Okay, thinking.
The court is adjourned. We shall ignore that.
Well, did he say that out loud, like after he solved the mystery? That's his like new catchphrase. My mental court is adjourned.
It's like a fucking Phoenix Wright Mind Palace.
Yeah, it's like when Jimmy Neutron has the Brain Blast. That's Aego's version.
No comment on that.
Well, I wasn't sure even this would be enough to stop whoever came through here. I didn't know what kind of freak I'd be seeing. So I took some extra precautions. And you can see him tap his ear as if to make a call. And he seems to connect to someone. He goes, "Hey, Dave, buddy, I got an instruction for you in accordance with our contracts. If Ergo Way attacks me, kill yourself immediately."
What does Dave Buddy say?
You bastard! You take advantage of my close relationship. He's trying to sound super earnest with Paul Buddy.
Oh, that's fucked up, man. His name's Dave.
I knew that. I remembered his name because I'm such a good friend of his. He means a lot to me.
Well, it seems to me that unless you suddenly attack me and your friend kills himself as a result, kills yourself, that's a hell of a Freudian slip. Sorry about that. If you try to do that, he's going to get fucked. And I'm pretty sure he's driving the car that your friends are in, so they're probably also going to get fucked. So how about
you got some stand controlling his mind or something?
Oh, didn't he tell you? I have a little friend who signs up contracts for me. Billy signed one to do whatever I say for these 24 hours. In fact, I got a copy of it right here, actually.
How far do you think Pact's power goes? Like, can it affect things that humans can't normally do, like being the best at breathing through vinegar?
I don't know. Well, we don't know the specifics of it yet.
Because I'm just saying, if we drown this motherfucker in vinegar, like, and Dave Buddy takes him out, that would be poetic as hell.
You know, in fact, I have the copyright here. As a lawyer, I'm sure you can find some little loophole. He says mockingly as he tosses you this painfully one-sided contract.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, maybe I will. Oh, a contract called contract.
Dave Buddy! The heart!
Dave, you fucking idiot.
There's gotta be a way around this. Oh, I have an idea. Maybe if you get Bradley Wright while he's on the phone to ask a rhetorical question, like, what, you just want me to let him go? Maybe he'll be let go? I don't know.
You know, our minds went very different places for that. I was thinking about, like, you know, his legal name probably doesn't have an exclamation mark in it.
That's true, too.
But that's besides the point. You know, you're not the only stand user. You and your goons aren't the only stand users in the room right now. My buddy happens to be...
Yes,
he packs quite the punch.
Sergeant O! I think he was talking about me, says Henrietta.
Oh, she got you.
Oh, well, I guess... Oh, fuck. Is that a fucking vampire? That's fucked up. Is it Halloween? Hey.
I think while this exchange is going on, Igo was like... I mean, you know, he was doing the thing where, you know, a few bugs, you know, kind of just circle around from, like, the bottom of his legs, see if it can flank Hayden's brother while he's busy chatting.
So you're not sure if he takes note, but the bugs do go in between his legs and behind him. You're not sure whether he's noticed or not, and so it's an unclear situation.
All right. You know what? Let's just have them, you know, just maybe latch on the way you know, flies usually latch on, pretty inconspicuous and whatnot.
So, seems neither of us can do anything to the other right now without getting fucked themselves, huh? You're a better lawyer than I thought, I have to say.
Thanks. You know, I won the case for a reason. All by myself.
I don't remember it that way, but whatever. So, if you attack me, your buddy, is going to kill himself. If your vampire friend or Mr. Miyagi over there attacks me, I'll blow us all up. But if I attack you, I will also get fucked. Seems we've put ourselves into a bit of a clusterfuck here.
Hold on. I have an idea. Aigo, he's in the legal community, right?
That's a way of putting it. He's a lawyer.
Is that correct, Stigma?
You mean a gun?
What? Stigma, are you there?
You mean a lawyer?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Would you say that he's a part of like the legal community?
No, he's a lawyer. He's
Okay, I just wanted you to say yes, damn it. I'm doing a thing here. Would he know any judges that would be in like his contacts?
well, for the right price, you could probably phone somebody up.
Because here's what I'm thinking, yeah? If neither of you can attack each other without mutually assured destruction, while you're in the stalemate, call a judge up, have a court case about the legitimateness of the contract, and try to get it voided in court so Dave Buddy will be safe. And you can have your epic Ace Attorney episode while he tries to be the best lawyer and you be you.
I also have an idea.
Go for it.
Have we tried just tearing up the contract?
That could also work. And you could tear up mine so I don't have to lose feeling in my arm.
Yeah, just
That's
rip it in
not
half.
That's a high priority.
There's a physical contract in front of you. Just try ripping it in half.
Hey,
Well, the one that's in...
you mind if I take a look at this so-called ironclad contract of yours?
Sure, he tosses it over to you. They fold it into a paper airplane and tosses it over. With pinpoint precision into your waiting hand. That's truly terrifying.
You used your stand just to make yourself good at throwing airplanes.
No, you misunderstand. My stand is an indicator of how I'm the best.
I can't wait for it to be revealed that his
you're saying you're a superior gamer to Hayden.
Of course, I'm a superior everything to my sweet little brother.
Damn.
Damn. One gift in life gone.
In fact, let me tell you a
Wait, no,
secret. He doesn't know this, but I'm actually a figure in the Mario 64 speedrun community. My record, 2 minutes 30 seconds. That's right.
I never played that game, but it sounds quick.
Well, it's not. It's a very long game. There's
Wait,
like 120 stars.
Dean, I have an idea.
But
Yes.
testing.
It requires us to both be conscious. So the spear hasn't been in my entire sight when I was unconscious, right? It's like packed in a box or something.
I don't remember it being in a box, but it wasn't in your line of sight, I don't think.
That is correct, right, Tanhony?
I don't believe so, yeah.
So it says in this contract that I must obtain custody of the item designated by Bradley Wright and transfer it to him. However, I never saw the spear because I never got to take it, right? So if Billy can successfully convince me that that is not the Spear of Simeon and is just a spear, I shouldn't have any obligation to give it to him. As long as no one corrects me on that.
And also, I was also thinking that Billy has the ability to hold things within himself. He could hold the spear within himself to keep it out of your line of sight, and also falsify a story.
That would work perfectly, because as long as the spear's not in question, I have no reason to hurt anyone or break out.
Also, I was thinking, these contracts only have effect, I'm assuming, while they're within this plane of existence. If Billy would put the contract into a hole, into his little pocket dimension, that would it still be valid?
I could not say. You would have to find out. Bear in mind, it seems like Bradley seems to be showing a separate copy of this contract than the one that Dave Buddy displayed earlier. So we don't know if these are the originals.
Right, okay.
Also, what you could do is you could put the spear...
I'm trying to find a literal loophole here.
You could put the spear inside yourself, Tell Hayden that it's no longer in this world. Like, you word it like that. He thinks it's destroyed, but it's just literally not in this world. His arm goes numb, but then he's free from the contract. We can go help our friend, and then you can surprise motherfucker the spear and like stab Bradley's mask at the last minute. And then
I think that's a good plan. I think that's a good plan.
That's what I'm thinking. So that requires you to come to first, and for the camera to zoom back to us, assuming that's cool with Stigma and Tanhony.
Yes, once we've got this little exchange here...
There was one thing I wanted to do first.
Yeah, so you received the paper aeroplane's contract here. Take a good look.
I think Igo's going to be trying a bit of a distraction right now.
Okay.
He's gonna, he'll take out his phone, snap a picture of the contract, and then he's gonna, it'll appear like he's just calling someone. Wait, does he have a phone connection? Is it working?
There seems to be some signal here. Yes.
All right. Now, I don't think this contract is, quite up to professional standards. I'll be calling a friend of mine to confirm that. And as he's saying that to Bradley, he is gonna gamble. Okay, this is a really dumb gamble, but he's gonna fly a few bugs in front of Henrietta's eyes, I suppose.
You suppose?
Actually, wait, hold on. I have a...
Oh, I think I see what he's saying. He wants to spell something to her with tiny bugs, like right up in her eyes, but because they're tiny, Bradley wouldn't see it.
What? This is fucking JoJo shit.
Am I correct in this assumption?
She's a vampire, should have supernaturally good vision, right?
And it would be right in her face, and they're tiny bugs at nighttime.
She's a vampire. Vampires are generally just better humans in JoJo.
That's true.
Alright, so the message says, blink twice fast if you can see this.
She blinks many times very quickly. You're uncertain of whether this is because she saw the message or because there are bugs in her eyes.
I'm taking. He's gonna take that as a no, and well, he's still making a call. The bugs are gonna say, "All right, blink once for every enemy you see in the dark."
She does not blink.
Alright, I can't tell if he's trolling me or not.
Hey, he sort of points at you as you're making the call. You say a word to let him know something's wrong, and I'm pressing this damn button, kid.
Oh no, I could never do anything that would harm my dear friend, Fred Buddy.
No, I'm serious. I'll blow us all to fuck, is what I mean.
Got it.
So as you're making this call, zoom out GTA 5 style. As you stir awake Hayden in the truck, which currently seems to be on its side for some reason. The two of you have been out for a little while, and you can hear the sounds of shouting like a riot outside. And the truck is on its side currently.
Is Billy awake as well?
Billy, you're also staring awake. You're both sort of in the back of this truck with just sort of the cargo just littered on top of you both that have slid off the walls.
What happened? Dave, buddy, are you there? Dave?
As you're picking yourself up, Hayden, the ropes do slip off you. They seem to have become damaged in the crash.
Oh, nice. I can feel again. Dave!
Alexis!
You would
Alexis
call for Alexis.
Dave, buddy, Alexis does not seem to be in the truck with you, but you can hear the screeching roars of Monster Mash outside in some kind of a wolfman form. Dave, buddy, appears to be still slumped over at the driver's seat and trying to pick himself up.
I'm gonna go, before even thinking about the spear, just having woken up, I'm gonna leave Billy in the back of this truck for a second while I go make sure Dave is still alive and go assist him.
Oh, thanks. You've always been Buddy's buddy. I love you.
I love you too, man. Oh, Yeah, I wouldn't mean it any other way.
What? Well, are you okay?
Don't worry about it, Dave. Let's get you up. And then try to
Single tear.
pick him up.
Billy's gonna peek out of the windows of the back of the truck and see Hayden picking up Dave. Oh, I was worried about you for a little bit there, Dave. I'm glad you're getting the help that you need.
Thanks so much. And you notice that one of his arms is hanging limp, and also the wrong way around.
What?
That don't look so good.
What happened, Dave?
My arms got legs.
I'm gonna try something. It's gonna hurt a lot, though. Okay.
Okay, I'll trust you. You're my buddy.
Oh. Slaw thrust! And I'm gonna summon my stand. And I'm gonna do some JoJo bullshit. And if you say it doesn't work, that is perfectly fair.
Okay.
So assuming Dave doesn't fight me on it and I don't have to roll for it, I'm gonna use.
I like how you're being forward like on David.
I'm gonna use Sloth Rust Strength first to twist Dave's arm back to relative, like how it's supposed to be, and then I'm gonna spend 2 AP to age it in the hopes that like it heals over time. But he's also gonna have like an old person arm.
Wow, that's fucking smart.
Okay, cool.
My arm, it's better. I can even lift this rock.
Wow, that's great. I'm so happy for you. Awesome. And then his arm will become normal age again tomorrow, but hopefully this will last for what we need.
Look, it's like my arms reach its fullest potential. Like I've been training in the mountains for years.
Oh my god. As soon as Dave is like not immediately dying, I don't know if Billy's been doing the idea or not, but once Hayden's brain clears enough that his compulsion to the contract applies, he'll snap his head back around and be like, "All right, where's the spear?"
Yeah, Billy at this moment has not really recognized the situation that they're in, and I guess he's gonna just immediately jump up and be like, "Oh shit, Hayden."
That's me.
This contract, right?
Yeah.
You're not feeling any pain in your arm still, are you?
Am I?
You don't seem to be.
I don't think so. Why?
Okay, I'm just letting you know that, and Billy's really racking his brain trying to do this here, that, the spear, it's lost.
It's lost? Like, you lost it on the car right here? Lost?
Something like that. We're pretty sure it's destroyed.
Do I feel a pain in my arm, Tan?
Let me review the contract. Okay, I'll go over it for the reviewers as well here. So this contract stipulates that the individual in question, Hayden Wright, will, to the best of his efforts, obtain custody of the item designated by Bradley Wright, and thereafter transfer it into his custody at the first available opportunity. If the individual in question knowingly does not honour the terms of the contract, they'll be peacefully consumed by an industrial shredder that appears around them. If failure occurs as a result of circumstances outside the individual control, they will lose all feeling in their right arm instead. You do not lose any feeling in your right arm currently. It feels just fine.
Well, so, it can't be destroyed because my arm is okay, so it must be somewhere.
Well, basically, what happened was, do you remember a while back I was telling you I fought a guy with a snake for an arm?
Do I? Did he?
I vaguely remember this.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, he showed up again. He was in the helicopter. You don't remember the helicopter, but he
imagine like a JoJo style flashback as this happens.
Yeah,
like a menacing snake man.
He was inside the Renegade Angel.
yeah, he's like Xavier Renegade Angel. No, he was in the helicopter, but there was also another guy in the steamroller that was pursuing us, and basically. I had the spear, and then I tossed it over to Dave Buddy, and there was a huge fight, and the guy with the snake for the arm ended up eating the spear. He ate it, and I don't know if I don't know how his intestinal system works. I don't know if he's gonna digest the spear, or something, but it's currently inside his body. But the guy in the steamroller had a stand that would allow him to teleport someone, but it was only like to the moon. So he's presently on the moon right now with the spear inside him.
I think, knowing how it works, if my arm isn't burning yet and it's not truly lost, I think the only option Hayden has is to go on his phone and look up where the nearest space station is. And he needs to attempt to hijack a rocket.
I imagine is the nearest space station is in space. It's currently in orbit.
Sorry, the nearest, where they put the rockets up in the sky.
It's visible within the city. There's a few, the next state over.
Oh, so you told me the most advanced city in the world doesn't have a rocket thing? Hayden, shouts to himself, and he's like, fuck, I gotta go. I don't want to die. You go figure out what happened to Alexis and Iago. Make sure they're okay.
As you're saying this, the truck shakes violently, and you hear screaming from outside. The riot, it seems, has turned especially violent.
What riot is outside?
Here, Hayden.
Yeah?
So, you're peeking outside?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Sorry, I'm peeking out the window.
You peek out the window, you see there is a crowd attempting to breach this fucking truck. It looks like after that message was sent out with the Spears location and the offer of a free pass, all the shit tier stand users, like Dave Buddy's stand, have come to try to take it themselves. There's a crowd of them around, trying to get in the truck with crowbars, tools. One of them's got a tow truck coming up, while Alexis is trying to fight them off with Wolfman Monster Mash.
Alright. How much can you hold, Billy? In your stand?
How much can I hold?
Yeah.
What do you mean? In my hands or in my stomach?
What's the biggest capacity for your stand?
Oh, for head like a hole. Well, I did put a person in there once. I think the most I ever tried to fit in there was probably one of those street lights.
Have you ever tried to put yourself in your own stand?
Yes, we've done this before, actually. If you remember, back in the, well, wait, you weren't there. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I could do it.
Okay. I grab Dave, and I grab Billy, and I give him a knowing nod.
And Billy has no clue what you mean by this.
Sorry, I was trying to have a cinematic moment. Open a portal so we can all hide, so when they open the truck, they're like, damn, they're gone, and then we can come out. Assuming we don't, suffocate, because I don't know how long you can hold 3 people.
Well, about a minute, I'd say. Anyways, Billy uses head like hole to make a portal on the wall of the truck, and he hops in, and he makes it big enough that you two can come into.
Awesome. And the spear's not inside him or in the truck right now, right?
Well, out of character, the spear is inside Billy's portal, but he's gonna there's comedic potential here.
Okay. I jump in with Dave.
Yeah, you guys get in, and Billy closes it just a little bit, almost like a zipper, so you can see out of it a little bit, because closing it completely would be bad. And that's it. But Billy notices. He's like, "Oh shit, the spear's in here too." And because when he opened the portal, the spear would have jumped out a little bit, but Billy blocked it, and now he's currently pressed up against the walls of the pocket dimension. And he has head like a whole stand form out, and they're both sitting on top of the spear. And he's sitting in a very awkward position, like with his legs crouched over.
Oh shit. To destroy a stand with the spear, do you stab the user or the stand, or does either work?
We don't know.
Okay. So he's sitting on it right now, and be very careful how you shift, because if it stabs you while we're all inside your stand, I do not know what will happen.
It stabs in the ass by the sun on the spear.
Yeah, we all fucking suffocate for eternity in the black hole.
Yeah, he's ideally Billy would be sitting on it flat, but the way he maneuvered, it's like just hanging right above his back right now, and head like a hole's pressed up against it.
Oh lord.
So Billy is visibly uncomfortable right now. So Hayden, old buddy, how long do you want us to stay in here?
Well, hopefully, if only we had gotten a chance to talk to Alexis first, we could have told her to let them in, and then they'd be like, damn, they're not here anymore. So I guess we'll just stay in as long as you can hold it.
As long as I can hold it, huh? Hold
Yeah.
what?
Hey, you look kind of uncomfortable. Are you cool? Do you need to stretch or something?
No, not at all. What do you mean by hold it? Hold what, buddy? I don't have to use the bathroom.
Have you ever held in a fart before?
Yeah, all the time. I hold them in because it's fun. It's my hobby.
What? Well,
Don't
that
worry about
completely
it.
threw my analogy off. I'm surprised. Well, I know it's hard for you to hold this many people in your stand, but the longer you wait, the safer we have a chance of being when this is all over. Because if we pop out too early, they might still be trying to break into the truck, and then you tired yourself out for no reason.
Man. My stomach's starting to hurt, Hayden. You know that when I hold people in here for too long, it starts coming up.
As you are doing this,
as
you are winning the Oscar, you do hear from your little exit back into the real world. You do hear the creak of the doors opening and people marching into the back of the truck.
Oh, Lord.
You know what, Hayden? I got an idea for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I lied. I do have to use the bathroom right now. Okay. So you are probably like, I go in here sometimes. It's convenient. All right, it's not gross. It's fine. But what's gonna happen?
Isn't this like pooping inside your own body?
It is technically, but like it's not. It's normal when you're doing this. It's all right. It's fine. But here's my plan. Okay, these guys are gonna bust into this truck, and they got crowbars and fire extinguishers, and I think I saw a chair out there or something. What you need to do is jump out there. When they break in, just get the jump on them, you know? Like when they bust in, just go out and attack. Just leave my hole.
There were how many people were there, Tan? Would you say dozens or hundreds?
Dozens.
There were dozens of them, and they're all stand users. That sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah, but they're all dog shit stand users.
We don't know that. No, we don't.
Okay. Fine,
every one of them had a unique sprite when I looked out the window.
Something to consider.
For against the real world, you can see people marching around in the.
And they all have eyes and individual character designs.
Real quick, this is totally.
Looking at the phones, it seems.
This is totally out of not relevant. But did you say Captain Morrow was blind?
Yes, he is blind.
Okay, never mind. So they're stomping around the truck looking for us.
Well, they seem to be looking at their phones. You do recall they did receive a message that was constantly updating with a certain set of coordinates.
I see what the problem is. Dave, listen. Are you there, Dave?
I'm here.
What do you have on your person? Spill everything out of your pockets right now.
I got some vinegar. I got my phone. I got hot chip.
How much vinegar do you have?
Yep.
Like two bags worth. I put them in bags.
How are you supposed to use your quirk with 2 bags worth of vinegar, you dummy?
My what? You like Bonko No Hero Academia? My quirk?
How do you use your stand with only 2 bags? That's embarrassing.
Well, if I need to breathe in vinegar, I put my head in the paper bag and breathe it. To disguise, it's like a disguise. So if I have that on my head, I can breathe the vinegar, so people go around without knowing it was me. But I can't see though, so I walk into stuff.
How big are these bags? Are they like large Ziploc, or are they like trash bags?
It's like the kind of paper bag that you would vomit into on an airplane.
Lord, it's just like full of vinegar.
Yeah.
All right, you guys talk amongst yourselves and/or brainstorm. I'm gonna look up things you can do with vinegar.
Wait, I got an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know how you use sloth rust to age Dave Buddy here's arm just a few minutes ago?
Yeah, to its full potential. I feel as if the string coursing through me.
Can you de-age something with sloth rust?
I don't think so. I actually don't think I can in my power set.
So how out of character, how did you age with Sloth Rust? Can you remind me again?
That's just my second ability. The first one lets me decay objects. The second one lets me essentially decay people by aging them. But the second one's temporary and the first one's permanent. The second one only lasts until they go to sleep.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Then I'll just never sleep again and be in my fullest all the time.
I have an idea for us, okay? I don't know if it's going to work, but I need you to age me. I need you to age all of us to 90-year-old men.
That's not a bad idea. But if it doesn't work, keep in mind we're all going to have the physicality and, fucked up body problems of 90-year-old men.
Don't worry. I have a plan. I know that I'm not the smartest guy ever, but trust me on this. My grandfather was once a 90-year-old man. I know how they act. I have a lot of experience with those who are chronologically challenged.
I spend 6 AP, which puts me at half my total AP left, to age us all to like 90-ish.
Oh, what's going on? Your body's getting older.
Is this what my gamer posture's doing to me? Like, my back is at an almost 90-degree angle.
Dave body fatigue's become like a buff old man. Like, he's reached his full potential.
He's like the guy in Bleach.
Hayden! This is great, but...
I see. So this is true power.
Hey, buddy, can you save us?
Of course. With my muscles and my vinegar bags, there's nothing I can't do in this world.
Alright.
My confidence seems to have also aged.
Let's do it, then.
Where are we? What were we doing?
We're inside you.
Oh! And then Billy realizes that he's still on the spear as his mind is adjusting now. You need to get out of me and follow my lead. This is part of the...
How can I follow your lead if you're back here, you stupid fuck?
Simply maintain your equilibrium, my friends.
What the fuck did you say?
Maintain your equilibrium. We're all buddies on this blessed earth.
Billy slowly opens had like a hole's portal so they could step out.
Alright, you go first, Dave. I'm scared.
Of course.
Can I get an FC of like buffed up old Dave, please?
Sure.
This is what happens if you become a vinegar male.
Imagine him like this.
Alright, I'm waiting. Oh, brilliant! One Punch Man?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna climb in after him and like hide behind his wall of muscle.
Guys in the back of the truck sort of turn around in surprise. Who the hell are you folks? You looking for it too?
Billy's gonna step out and close the portal very discreetly while he's still keeping the stand arrow or the stand spear in there.
I do actually have an idea for the... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I have an idea too for how we get out of this.
Okay.
Could I do mine? Because
sure,
I came
go
up
for
with
it.
This
you did. You got it. Go for it.
All right. Billy's gonna go up to the front. The old guy is gonna go. Ah! Thank you so much, Sonny. You saved us. That crazy monster woman out there who was turning into all sorts of ghoulies and spookums, and she kidnapped us. Said something about taking us hostage and using us as jam and pastries.
Yeah, you saved us, Dave, but he says it like menacingly. Everything he does now is like menacing. I'm real grateful. And if there's any way to show my gratitude, I'll gladly acquiesce.
I was originally gonna go with when they asked if we're stand users. I was gonna say Dave Buddy's my stand.
What you thought about you took your ass? Did you find the fucking thing or not? You're looking for it too, right?
Well,
that's why you came here.
That cowboy-looking fella, he shoved us in a hole and said that we had to stay there or we'd all die. And then I think he went out the back or something. I don't know how their powers work. I'm scared.
Shit, come on, guys. Leave these old fogies.
There was a guy with a snake for a hand. It was terrifying.
Serpentine Joseph. I've heard of him. You gotta get out of here.
This is when the fucking card comes with his like stand stats, like Serpentine Joseph. Oh my god. Please add him as a character.
Yeah!
We're going dangerously close to actual Serpent Man lore.
Serpentine Joseph, I think that was his name. Now, can we go?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
It's almost lunchtime.
SCP author Dune, did you create a character who has a serpent for a hand? Rolls eyes.
I did not. No.
That is what you did.
I might as well.
The trash tier Sam users have already vacated the truck.
Oh. I fall to my knees. I think all those Doritos are doing me in. I don't think I was supposed to make it to 90.
Don't worry, guys.
Hayden.
I can get us to the incinerator.
We get what? To the what?
I can get us to the incinerator, says Dave Buddy.
What's the point if we don't have the spear?
Oh yeah, we needed that, didn't we? Shit. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still stupid.
No, you're fine.
Hey, Dave, how can you get us to the incinerator? We don't move very fast in these bodies.
I thought you were gonna give him. I thought you were gonna give him the spear because, like, I'm so old and weak. I couldn't. Even if I try, I'm not gonna be able to stop. Fucking go. What's his name in Hunter x Hunter? Fucking gone Dave Buddy. I won't be able to fight him.
I figured out everything. When you aged me, it appears you aged my brain as well, giving me a greater understanding of myself. Let me show you. And he takes the 2 bags of vinegar and chugs them before your very eyes.
What? What are you doing?
Take on me.
You're drinking that.
Act 2. I
What's
can
it do?
freely control vinegar, even the vinegar within my own body. And as he says this, he grows even more buff and even seems to like grow youthful a bit more.
Oh my god.
Get on my back. We'll be there soon.
But what's the purpose without the spear?
There's no purpose to anything in this world, old-timer. Nothing except a man's will. I hope I'm still like this after I turn young again.
I reluctantly climb onto his back, but is there enough room for Billy to and still hide the spear?
Billy's gonna cling onto his chest like a monkey.
But where
it's like a double guard, my friends.
Where's Billy putting the spear then?
Billy has the spear inside him right now.
Oh, okay.
It's still in the hole.
Let's
go. He gets down like he's about to begin a sprint.
Oh my god.
Let's go. I'm a vinegar man. And he begins running at the speed of a fucking car.
Oh my god. He's so strong.
Everybody has to watch though, because our frail old bodies can't move this fast. Probably.
This will be great because with what I have planned for Act 3 for Slothless, maybe I can unlock Act 3 Dave Buddy, and he can go further beyond.
And as he's running, you do see the form of Act 2 appear around him. It seems like a rebreather that appears around his mask, in his face, with like 2 pipes going into his shoulder blades.
Oh shit. He's so cool like now. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hayden has a crush on old Dave Buddy? Flushed emoji?
He does a fucking drift around the corner and planting his hand into the road and like kicking up asphalt.
Yeah, he doesn't get like skid marks on his hand. He like destroys the road as he skids.
The road, yeah.
There's a line.
Sorry, I didn't want to destroy this place.
Don't go destroying heaven now. You hear?
And as you weave through traffic, you can see the incinerator on the hill growing closer.
Oh my god. So,
Hayden,
yeah.
from what I understand, Iago's over at the incinerator, and that's why we need to go there in case your brother, Chadley, is going to also be there.
Well, in that case, we better get back to our full potential quick. And I try to fall asleep on Dave Buddy's back.
Don't worry, I'll sing you a lullaby. It seems his skill hasn't translated to lullabies.
Oh. I peacefully fall asleep in his warm back, and as I do, the aging slowly starts to reverse.
Billy is not so lucky because he is clinging to Dave Buddy's front, and falling asleep would make him fall off.
Yeah.
Billy is presently in his old man body. Still, he cannot fall asleep.
And as he skids to a hole in the grass in front of the incinerator steel mill building, Dave Buddy looks down at you. Billy, you want me to knock you out?
Knock me out? With those muscles? Yeah, sure you go, sonny boy!
He gives him the old chop on the back of the neck.
Oh my god. What happens to the spear inside him when he goes unconscious?
The spear would come out if this were to happen. It would fly. It would shoot up. Maybe Dave Buddy can use his massive hulking body to hide it somehow.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, Dave Buddy can get it finished before I wake up from my slumber.
Yeah. All right. So Billy falls asleep. He falls to the ground onto the grass, and the spear comes shooting out a portal directly behind Billy, and it flops on the ground.
Dave Buddy, with incredible reflexes, just catches it out of the air.
Oh my god.
I understand. Billy, you need me to hide this, right? I'll use half of my vinegar to control it remotely. He says that and sort of flies up into a hidden corner.
He's so good now!
He grows a little less buff as half of his vinegar goes into the spear instead, but he's still pretty buff.
Damn. Alright, I'll let you decide when I wake up, Tan. And how...
I'm sorry, I pieced out for the past 20 seconds. Dave Buddy caught the spear, and then what happened? What did he do with it?
He put some of his...
half his vinegar out of himself and put it in the spear so he could float it away somewhere.
Yeah, and remotely control it. Honestly, I don't know why beefed up Dave Buddy doesn't just yeet it into the incinerator from where he's at. With his Giga Strike. Oh, never mind. That makes sense.
Hayden, with the sound of something clanging against metal, you wake up. You're finally awake.
Did you get smaller?
No. It's because you're less old now. You're not as big, so I look smaller.
I got taller when I was old? Nice. It's not over yet, bros.
He's looking to. You go on Twitch chat watching? There's the pot lines of PogChamp.
He's got his two bros in his present. Well, one's knocked out, but...
And one isn't here. Oh, yeah, Dave Buddy is also your bro.
Wow. Saying Dave Buddy isn't my bro. Alright, Dave, what are we doing now? If we don't have the spear, I guess we're just here to help Iago, right? Oh, wait, when I slept, did I also get my AP back? I don't know how that works. Or are we saying it's just per session regardless?
No, just to avoid
right.
precedent when we take, power naps to recharge in the future.
No, I totally get you. Alright. I guess get us inside. Well, actually, let's try and sneak inside, see if we can't figure out what's going on. Can you climb us onto the roof?
Of course, but I don't know if I can do it quiet-like.
That's okay. I guess if you see anyone that's not Iago or the vampire lady or that other guy, just kill him.
Billy's gonna jolt awake at this point. Oh my god! This is the third time I've been knocked unconscious today. I'm getting a little sick of this.
You probably have brain damage.
I already had brain damage, but
maybe it'll cancel out. It's like denting your brain back into place.
I'm sorry, I was not myself.
Anyway,
call me William.
I kind of awkwardly hop off of Dave, and I'm like, Alright, so I told Dave he should hop on the roof, see if he can figure out what's going on, and punch anyone who doesn't know us, but what should you and I do?
Well, we basically have a pretty good deterrent in the form of Dave Buddy. I don't know why we should split up and risk potentially getting attacked by whatever's in that incinerator.
Well, actually, we might have fucked ourselves with Dave Buddy.
Why?
If you remember the details of the contract, he has to do whatever Bradley says. So if Bradley's here or calls him and turns him against us, we're fucked.
That's true.
Also, he now has the spear, so if Bradley says, give me the spear, you are also fucked.
Yeah, true. You know, can I speak privately with Dave Buddy for a second? Hayden, you're going to have to stay over there. This is going to be a buddy conference right now.
What the hell? Why aren't I invited?
I'm your buddy.
You are invited to the next buddy conference. This is just the first one. Just let us go for a second.
I think
Billy's going to...
Hayden's brain procs a bit. He's like, the only reason you wouldn't want me to hear is if it's about the spear. And knowing that, I can't oblige you. He comes closer. He's like,
it's not. I have to tell you, it was about a secret.
What secret?
It's about me and my GF, my girlfriend.
Oh, you're seeing someone. Oh.
Yeah.
I understand.
Look,
I walk
Hayden,
off.
the reason why I'm not including you in this is because I don't think you have experience with the ladies. Now, correct me if I'm
double hit. Damn you, bye. Nobody want you for real, Hayden. He's gonna walk off crying a little bit.
So anyway,
right.
Wait, hold on.
I'm moving in together. I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of commitment.
Dave, it's about the spear.
Oh, right. I thought.
What did you do with it?
It's up there in the corner.
The corner?
Up in the corner of there's sort of a little overhang outside the incinerator building, and just like in the up left corner of that, it's just sort of floating, pressed against the ceiling.
Okay. You know, I'm gonna need to keep my stand actually useful right now, so you think you could keep it there?
Sure.
Okay. I didn't really want it to come to this, but I'm also realizing that if Bradley's in there and if he says, hand me the spear, Dave Buddy, you'll have to listen, right?
That's right. I foolishly signed that contract. It was a bad idea. I can see that now after 80 years.
I know. Well, you can't fix the past, Dave, but we could help change the present.
And through that, fix the future.
And fix the future. I have an idea. If Bradley asked for the spear, by any chance, you wouldn't be prevented from signaling to me that the spear is coming, correct?
Well, yeah, what kind of signal are we talking?
I don't know. Maybe something verbal? Something subtle.
If I say the word buddy, that means it's good time.
Sounds good, buddy. And Billy extends his hand.
No problem, buddy. I'm your buddy after all.
Yeah, you are my buddy. And they do an epic handshake. Okay, Hayden, you can come over now. I think Billy's woman issue, or I think Buddy's woman issues.
Woman issues cancelled. Dune said women have issues. I'm taking that out of context.
Wow.
Though I think Hayden's still coping with the fact that Dave Buddy both has someone, and Dune says that Hayden has no bitches. So he just got double teamed by his bros.
Billy's gonna go up to Hayden and he's gonna put his face up to his real close, like the Megamind meme, and he's gonna go, "No bitches."
No, I have a better meme for this scenario. Hang on, I got you. Give me a second. Someone sent this to me the other day. It was so good. Billy and Hayden. Have you seen this shit, Tan?
Hayden, I'm sorry. It was just a little buddy conference. Listen, this isn't the time.
No, I get it. Yeah? Sorry, go ahead.
Our friend's potentially in there, risking his life for us, and all you could think about is women.
That's not what it's about. It's about that you think so low of me. But fine, let's go save our friend, and then I'll stop being yours. I'm pouting.
We can sort this out after we save Aego.
Yeah, Hayden throwing a fit while Aego's like, his life is in critical danger.
If it's alright with you, Tan, I think... While they were imagining he was in critical danger, they were just, still at an impasse, and on the surface, what Aego was doing is he was attempting to bore Bradley with stories of how great a lawyer he was. Or is, even.
Tell us about one of his cases. Oh yeah, well tell me about one of your cases if you're so fantastic, which you're not.
Well, it's almost as if other things are going on right now. So all I got is the second half, the important half, you might call it, the finale. Now, this one, the divorce, you wouldn't believe it. This guy, he was hitting her. He was punching the teddy bear. Real messed up stuff.
That is messed up.
This bear meant a lot to her. Now, because when she was a kid, she got abducted by bears.
Damn.
And then she formed some strange
like
familial attachment to them. And I think he's just continuing to spout bullshit like that.
Oh, I thought you were gonna keep going now. I was enjoying that.
Yeah, me too. I want to hear more of the lore. Stigma?
But so how are you coming into the incinerator then, or are you doing a roundabout path? How are you proceeding? What's the next step for my friends?
Oh, for us?
For all of you. Yeah.
I'm thinking we should split up.
I agree. I'm gonna go towards the left side of the building and look for anyone snooping around and/or a way to enter and get the jump on whatever's going on.
I think Billy's gonna trail just behind Dave Buddy just to see what he does, just because Dave has the spear right now.
Right, so Dave Buddy is still keeping it hidden there. As you look into the incinerator, you can see the little standoff is going. There you go, Sergeant O and Henrietta on one side, Bradley on the other, with his little detonator device.
Wow, this must be an intense stand battle, Billy thinks to himself, as he doesn't hear the story that Aego is feeding Bradley.
Then her mind, kind of went. Her mind got divorced. You might call it. That's
why he became a divorce lawyer.
I go away. What the goddamn hell are you talking about?
Never one of my successful divorce cases. Never lost one.
Okay. Is there a point to this, or are we just talking? Jesus Christ! How long is it going to take them to get here? He suddenly moves his other hand as he checks his watch, and for a moment, his eyes are not on his detonator device.
And that's when Aego, in the process of distracting Bradley, he pulls his move. Well,
what is his move?
His bugs, since they weren't noticed, they might have gone a bit under the sleeve, one might say. Well, not one might say, literally under his sleeve. And now they're gonna just, all of a sudden, be flushed out. They're gonna try to freeze over both Bradley's detonator hand and the detonator itself.
Right, okay, so I would count this as an attack. So roll your accuracy. Let's see if you hit this bad boy.
My accuracy is...
What stand type are you again? I have this pulled up.
Magician's Red.
Accuracy is int plus range -2.
Right.
and Bradley's initiative is a 10 there, so that's what you have to.
Oh, speed plus. Fuck, what is it? What is initiative? Speed plus the other speedy thing. Speed plus Dex is your initiative.
This isn't.
Oh, you just mean to hit the AC. I see.
Yeah.
Oh, you hit it. 16.
So you hit. Both his hands are suddenly frozen over, and your companions do not miss a trick either. Henrietta lunges for this fucking guy. Sergeant O lunges for this guy. Anyone else want to lunge for this guy?
Did he grab the detonator off him with the bugs?
It throws over his hands for them.
Yo. Well, I don't know if anyone else is here to lunge. Are we close enough to lunge?
You could try start lunging. You could do like a long range lunge.
I'm neither am I long range nor am I think able to hurt Bradley. So I'm just watching this unfold.
Right.
Hayden's athletic.
Every fucker with the ability lunges at your shitty brother, and then something happens that we could never have anticipated due to time constraints.
Oh.
The session comes to a final cliffhanger. I swear, next time is the last.
This is literally not Tan's fault. I have a family event today, and I spent too much time goofing in like the pre-game chat with the boys. Blame me. This next time will be the final part. Sorry, guys.
And that was, I don't fucking remember what part this is of the fucking Mallerna City.
This is part 3 of the Mallerna City incident. Mallerna doc. Fuck, you know what it is. You know what it is. I'll check what episode it is and make the thumbnail. But yeah, sorry. Are you cool with that, Dune and Stigma?
Oh yeah, it's fine. Next time on Havoc Moon.
Next time,
make some bullshit next time. Like this won't actually happen.
Next time on Havoc Moon, Dave Buddy gets pierced with the spear. Fucking Bradley gets absorbed into Radiohead, and Henrietta turned out to be a werewolf, not a vampire.
And an enemy no one could have expected makes a return, and a snake hand slithers past the screen.
What was his name again? Write it down in the notes before we forget. What was it? Serpent something?
This is
Snake-Eyed Joseph.
Serpentine Joseph.
Serpentine Joseph.
Serpentine Joseph, yeah.
He both has a snake arm and he only moves in serpentine movement like the zigzag as he runs. Untouchable by ranged weaponry.
He's been a mercenary across the world for many years. He's called the Sniper's Bane because his serpentine movements present.
I like the idea that he doesn't even have a stand. He's just like hopped up on nano machines and he got like a snake surgically implanted.
He just stitched a snake to his hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a working snake.
It's a dead snake again. Oh my god! It just flops around.
I want his body. I want his body to have the properties of a snake too. You know, his head extends and shit, but he's not a snake. He's just a weird guy.
Because in JoJo's science, he's been like injecting himself with snake DNA.
Actually, Ken, you should look up. There are people who inject snake venom into themselves every day because they claim it like makes them youthful and like more alive. That's totally a JoJo thing you could manipulate. Look it up. That's a thing. They're like weirdos in Australia.
Regain my youth. But I started to notice other benefits, like the fact I can unhinge my jaw.
I love how it's spelled Joseph with an F instead of PH as well. It's like truly the strongest.
He's Austrian.
Awesome.
I mean, all right, well, ran out of budget for the writing team.
I really gotta go. But thank you guys so much, and we'll see you all next time. And don't forget to enter in the contest, which we talked about last episode. There's already a few entries. Have you read them yet, Tan? They're pretty good.
I've not had a chance to go through them all
yet. Oh my god, do it now after this.
I do, obviously. I write April Space 2 chapters a week. I record a podcast. I do these fucking sessions. What do you want from me?
The session went longer than...
I'll be entering in the Havoc Moon contest. Will you?
The time went by faster than I thought, so we'll have to do Aethereal Space tomorrow, and it'll have to be late after.
No problem.
I'm sorry. Alright, bye!
No problem. Bye.
Yeah, TikTok is still for degenerates.